Chapter 65th, Short Honeymoon Month. After the proposal, we lived in harmony for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I counted, not because I wanted to, but because the body counted automatically, like a countdown. Because somewhere inside, I knew it would end. That good things don't last. That after every clearing comes darkness, new and still allowed myself to feel, briefly, carefully, like a person who was once burned and now holds their hand near the fire but doesn't put it in the flame. For 3 weeks, Vanya didn't scream, didn't look at me with contempt, didn't go silent for days, talked, was present, not physically. He was always there physically, but truly present, as if the proposal shifted something in him, and for the first time in years he remembered there was a woman beside him. And I bloomed in 3 weeks, like a desert after rain, instantly, hungrily, without looking back. It turned out I needed so little. Not diamonds, not travel, not grand gestures, just not to be screamed at, to be looked at without contempt, to be asked in the morning how I slept, to not have to drink at night, to endure lying beside him, because there was tenderness. I took this for happiness. I started dreaming. This is it, finally. He's changed. We'll be together, a real family, as I promised Artem in that letter in my 6th month of pregnancy. A complete family, loving parents, without mistakes, without aggression. The phoenix bird inside me spread its wings again. I thought, now, for sure. Now it's different. Now, for real. And then the 3 weeks passed, and it started, his usual, familiar, nauseating in its familiarity. Screaming. Not about anything specific, as it just returned, like a chronic illness that went into remission and came back out. The same kind, with bulging eyes, the contemptuous look that freezes everything inside, the displeased mug. Exactly a mug. Not a face, because a face implies expression, and he had one. You're in my way. Silence. Again, as if someone pulled the plug on 3 weeks of humanity and plugged back into the old mode, and everything went back to the way it was. I wasn't surprised. Inside, I always expected good things to end, that after 3 weeks of peace would come the reckoning. That happiness always has a price. Someone will suffer, something will happen. It's always been that way. The childhood formula worked without fail. 3 weeks of good means bad is coming. And it did. Self-fulfilling prophecy? Not worse than before, just the same, as if those 3 weeks had been imagined. Later I would understand something unpleasant, that I didn't just wait for the good to end. I helped it end, not deliberately, not consciously, but a body that had lived for 40 years in the mode of you'll pay for happiness doesn't know how to simply accept good things. It starts checking. Is this really good? Will they deceive me? When will the blow come? And this checking, the tension, the expectation of a blow, scanning the face for signs of danger, itself creates what you fear. You expect a scream and clench up. He sees you clenched and gets irritated. He gets irritated, and you think, see, I knew it. The prophecy fulfills itself, not because it was true, but because the body never gave a chance to learn that things can be different.